Welcome back to Trader UK, the money management channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 3 favorite YouTube finance channels. These are channels that I've come across over the past 6 months or so, but certainly anybody with an interest in investing or general finance should certainly be following these channels. Before we get started today, if you can smash the like button for me, it will really help out with the channel. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to subscribe for more similar content. Now, I love watching YouTube videos about finance, stock trading, real estate, frugal living. It doesn't matter what the subject is, I'll watch it all. And I watch hundreds of different channels, some of them big, some of them are small. The one thing that they all have in common is they're all finance related, as that's what I take an interest in. Today, I'm only going to be looking at the big channels, mainstream channels with a wide audience. So apologies to the smaller channels that I do follow. You're all great as well. But today, it's about the big fish. One thing I would say though is I'm always on the lookout for new finance channels. So if you know of any good channels, let me know down in the comments so I can go ahead and check those out. I tend to use YouTube for research, for investment ideas, and for market news as well. I think these 3 channels are where I consume the most content and where I take the most inspiration. So without any further delay, I'm going to switch across to my laptop and we can get started. The first channel that I think everyone should be following here is Stephan. This is what you can see on screen. I'm sure a lot of you already do. He's one of the most recognizable faces in this category, but if you don't already, then you should go and follow him. Now is a good time to start with this one. He does have a few channels here. The Stephan Show, Coffee Hour, but his channel, which has 2.4 million subscribers, is the one simply named Stephan. So the premise with this channel is that he's basically a multi-millionaire. He's in his early 30s. I'm sure the vast majority of that money comes from the channels actually, but he likes to talk about all things money. I think the thing that I really like about this channel is the quality of the content. You can really tell a lot of thought goes into the research and goes into each video. And he covers a good wide range of topics as well, from real estate, credit card reviews here. It's pretty general stuff, but a must follow for me. And certainly, if you're running a small channel, then this guy sets the bar. I mean, this guy sets the bar for other big channels, to be honest. And this was one of the first big channels where I really started to enjoy the content and work back through the back catalogue of videos he has. So the first channel I definitely recommend is Stephan. Next up here we have financial education. Holy smokers, it ain't no jokers. If you know, then you know, and if not, then you need to go and subscribe. Actually, this guy has 2 channels here, Financial Education 1 and Financial Education 2. One of them, I think Financial Education 2, focuses more on the educational side, so educational videos, but across the 2 different channels, he's got a combined viewing just shy, I think, of 700,000 subscribers. The guy is called Jeremy, really funny guy, and he has some great insights. His content is only about stock trading. He makes stock picks, he reviews different companies, and he shares his thoughts on the stock market. Of course, you need to go and do your own research as well, but he certainly introduced me to a few companies that I hadn't previously looked at. Revolve Group actually was one pick of his that I really liked. The production quality is not as good as Stephan, but you're not watching his videos for that. You're there because he gives great value on his stock reviews and great value on his market outlook, and he's a really engaging person. Even without the big production behind the videos, this channel is definitely worth a follow. And then finally, this here is the channel where I probably watch the most content at the moment. Of course, that changes over time, and I'm not sure why, but I only came across this channel recently. This is an instant favourite of mine though. It's Meet Kevin. He has about 870,000 subscribers, but I have a feeling this guy will end up being the biggest finance channel on YouTube. What I really like about this channel is how regular he posts. It's literally twice a day, every day. Of course, you can't and I don't watch every single video, but it gives you a lot to choose from. The content he posts is a mix of real estate and stock analysis, but the best videos for me anyway are when he's covering news events. At the moment, there's a lot of news surrounding the stimulus package and the presidential election in the US, and he goes into amazing detail to break down everything, absolutely everything. As far as I'm aware, the guy, Kevin, studied economics, and you get a sense that he really knows his stuff. The only thing I would say is that he trades a lot on margin. If you don't know what margin is, essentially borrowing money to invest in the stock market. And when I say a lot, I mean millions and millions of dollars on margin. He certainly doesn't over promote that and encourage people to do it, but I would hate for less experienced investors to be thinking that that's a really good idea. It's a completely different story when your YouTube channel is making $5,000-$10,000 a day. You can afford to take those big gambles, but for you and I, it's probably not the best idea. Having said that, this is certainly my favorite channel at the moment, Meet Kevin, and that's my third channel that I think everybody should be subscribing to. So that's everything for today, guys. Don't forget to mention any good finance channels down in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.